This is my second video on my Oceanic Biocube 29 gallon. I just wanted to show everybody what an algae turf scrubber has done for me. The last time I had this tank set up, I built an overflow for this tank and I put an algae turf scrubber underneath. But then I saw some guy on YouTube. I didn't know you could actually scratch the black film off the back of the tank. That made it a lot easier to build one in the back, and I kind of did the same thing that guy did. So I have a mesh net here. See how the edges overlap the sides so the mesh doesn't fall through. You can see it's growing algae very well. I'm using the red and blue LEDs, obviously, you can see. I built it a little differently than that guy did. That guy's making them himself and selling them on eBay. I noticed it's actually worth the money. I think he's only charging like 20 or 30 bucks depending on what size tank you have. I already had the materials to do this, so I just did it myself, but it's definitely worth the money if you're looking into something like this. You'd have to come up with your own thing for a light in the back, so I used LED strip lighting. The ones on the right are kind of getting a little dim. Probably should replace them soon, but they've been working really well for me though thus far. I could feed these things, I could feed these fish a lot. Never seem to have any problems with the tank. Haven't tested nitrates in a very long time. Or phosphates, nothing. I can go a very long time without doing a water change. I don't think I ever really have to do a water change, except for maybe to replenish some of the nutrients, which I have going anyways. In that bucket right there, I have salt water constantly mixing. I have a pump in there. So every once in a while, I'll just take maybe half a gallon out and replace it with that. But no protein skimmer, no filtration. I mean, no filter, not no filtration. Obviously, I got the algae turf scrubber for filtration, but you know, this encrusting Montipora right here. I mean, it started with that little sliver you see right above my finger. It grew all over the rock. Those Duncans, there's probably more than 100 heads. There's another encrusting, I guess you can say, no, not Superman Montipora, but that's encrusting on the rock now. And you can see there's some Aptasia there. Sorry, algae turf scrubber doesn't handle that. But if you have any questions, ask away. Algae turf scrubber is the way to go, definitely.